Okay, so once you have your photos sent to the email, you can open it up and you're gonna hit download, which is a little arrow on each of the photos. And it might take a second for this part. Once your photo pops up on the screen, you can hit the three little dots in the top and then save as. And you're going to save your photos as the full object ID, which should be at the top right corner of your page. And that's the 3 sections of the number. So this one is 2000 0069 0001. And the object ID is year, donor number, and then the object in the series that you've gotten. So we'll save that. And if you have multiple objects, I just forgot to, but you can do an A or a B at the end. So you can differentiate. So I'll put a B at the end of this one. And then you can go into Past Perfect. And since we're doing an object, we're going to click on the Objects collection on the left. And that'll bring up your Objects catalog. And to add a new item, you're going to hit the little plus sign that says Add in the top left. And so first you're going to enter your accession number, which is the first 2 chunks of the object ID. So the year, 2000, and then dot 0069, which is your donor number. You can just hit enter and it'll pre-fill in your object ID. So there you're going to add the last chunk of the number, which is 1. And then the next part, you're going to go into the lexicon, which is this little button here. And you're going to scroll until you find the object name, which in this case is helmet, baseball. Okay, helmet baseball. And then you're going to double click it and then hit select as object name. Then you're all set for this part. You can hit add new record. And it'll give you a mostly blank page where you can start filling in all of the details from your page. So the collection this is going to go in is sports teams, and everything should have a collection and a home location. For this one, the home location is going to be 1D. And then on the right top portion here, you can fill in the date that you accessioned the object. And you can put your initials in the cataloged by section. And then for description, you can go into your history tab if it's not already pulled up. You can write down all the details. So in this case, we're writing batting helmet belonging to Jake Miller. And then that's all I have on my paper page. So I'm going to go over to search terms, which is this little tab on the left. It says people, subjects, classification, and search terms. And we're going to type our search terms into the bottom right window. So in this case, we're going to type things where if someone is searching for something to do with this object, it'll maybe be able to lead them towards it. So I'm going to type baseball, Miller. We try to avoid using first names just because it can get a little congested in the search terms tab. And then I'm going to write Saukville Saints, since that was a team that Jake Miller played for. And then we have all of our written information in. We can hit the save button in the top left, and we can go into our image management. And in this tab, we want to attach multiple. And then we're going to select the desktop. And then we're going to scroll through the list to find our images that we just saved from the email. And to select multiple, you can shift click on several. And then when they're all highlighted, you can hit attach selected images. And maybe wait a second. And it's going to give you some useless pop-ups that you can ignore. And then once you have your images in, you can make sure that they're all upright. So if they're not, you can hit rotate on the right. And once you have it in the right rotation, you want to hit save so it stays in that position. And then you can scroll through your images to check them all with the arrow keys on the bottom. So this one looks good. Once all your photos are in the right position, you can hit exit, and then this one is done.